Evening. Evening. Yeah. Blue something protocol? Blue protocol? Yeah. Overwhelming negative. Not really much I know about this game other than the fact that the Steam reviews say it's terrible. And yeah, that's really all I know. I want to kind of see what the game's about firsthand for the sheer fact that it's one of these games I actually recommended for Zeb and Bree to do. Like, if it's any decent, why not try it? But no, it's like, it looks to be an MMO. I really want to try it. If it's bad, it's going to be bad. If it's going to be good, it's going to be good. It's, yeah, I'm more than happy to give it a shot. So that those two don't have to. Well, actually, no, Bree and Zep more than likely will play it themselves if they want to. More along the lines of time zones. Like, time zones. Put you to this. That's probably going to be killing my ears. We're still on this. Left chat. I put the game. Haunting Bloodlines. Game capture. By the way, if it asks me to do any signing stuff, I'll probably change the scene. But yeah. Start off, shall we? Okay, here we are. I am not exactly too sure what this game is even about. I do need to sort of change the place where it's going. But yeah, looks to be fun. Compiler shadings. Is this going to be like a 12-minute sort of update? Like, am I going to having to like sit through a 12-minute like update? That sounds kind of boring. Compiler shadings, please wait. Sounds like it sounds a lot like Hunting Grounds is my PC at the current moment. Like, it sounds like it's about to blow up. Hey, Jesus, man. Whilst we're at this, I might as well just tinker around with the setup as it. Yeah, kind of. I never know how to do a VTuber setup. I don't know how to do it. Yeah, that looks fine. Come on, man. Let's get it loaded. Load faster, load faster, load faster, load a little faster. But you're not loading. Load a little faster. Please load a little faster. I don't want to, my PC to blow up. How do I flip? Okay. I'm gonna quickly go back here. Find. I guess we'll use Google. Hold up. Successful. We may now return to the game. Nice. Gonna move this down here. Vital. Actually, no. Yeah, that moves a bit smoother. Before we do that, I'm gonna move you to the right screen. Confirm this is the right screen because I actually want to see stuff. Now let's put you here. Left. Okay. Start. Connecting to the server. The server, not letting us choose. Okay, that's concerning. Body type, I mean, got similar hair, I guess. Damn. Okay. Jesus, man. Jeez. Okay, I mean, yeah. Hold up. There we go. I mean, people always confuse me. Too jacked. Small, medium, large. Okay. I guess we'll go mid because I am roughly this, like, tall IRL. Not this thin, but... presets. Let's start off with the haircut. Let's start off with the haircut. That's a bit darker, mate. A bit darker. Why is scroll tied to zoom in, zoom out for this card like this? I got a zoom, but like, me like rearrange. Your hair looks dumb, man. Customize. Oh, we can. Oh, that's cool. Fringe. Back. I mean, it's me, so I gotta have a bit of a length. That looks stupid, but I'll take this. This looks fine. What on earth are you posing for, mate? What on earth are you posing for? Face. I mean, I dig the customization. I dig the customization, I guess. Wow, you're small. Those are small eyes, man. Look annoyed all the time. Kind of cute. Why are your eyes so small? Position, make it a little further down. Eyelashes. The manliest of men have the best eyelashes, and believe it or not, I'm not even joking about that one. Something that my mother and sister always say comes to my eyes. First off, they notice how blue they are, which yes, I don't understand why they say that, considering they're yellow. But beautiful blue, they say, and yeah, how lovely my eyelashes are, which always makes me a bit question stuff. We're gonna start looking like the bloke from Wither and Wave, or whatever it's called. Wither and Wave? No, ZZZ. No, even ZZZ doesn't have that. Apply heterochroma. Add layers of colour. How are we meant to see these? Well, how are we meant to see these layers of colour? I mean, we can see the layers of colour there. The heck? I think I somehow managed to screw up the colour wheel. I've always noticed with this particular avatar that the hair has a small small bit of blue in it. So we'll try and emulate. See how. Like Belle did an amazing job when it comes to this thing. I'm gonna probably butcher it. It's a deeper blue. Yeah, it's more it. It's a bit of blue. Something that I always kind of I feel a bit weird about, because it's hard to notice, but it is there. Very good chin. Pupils, nose. We have a nose. Nose. Let's have a look at this mouth. It looks... smaller, but can we change the position? Teeth. Vampire. Beard. Nah, I'm good, thanks. Shadow. Believe it or not, this model does have eyeshadow. Believe it or not, it does have a bit of eyeshadow. I think it is actually red. I think it's a small... sort of... it's... like this. It does have a small tint. It is like this. Like it is very, very minute. But it does have it. That would be kind of obvious. But it actually is red. I'm not even joking. The fin does have a bit of eyeshadow. And it is a bit of red. I wish I had my reference sheet to sort of make this slightly more accurate. Because it is... hold on. Photoshop's open. I should have a reference sheet to this. I should have my reference sheet up. See sort of like how it... like... I know I'm looking at the model straight away, but... like... let me have a look at my reference sheet. Hold on. Okay. Undo. I don't want that moving. Oh, it's under like the... it is kind of like this. But it's not as bright. I mean, it's bright, you can see it, but I don't actually know. Don't actually know, man. Don't actually know. And apparently I'm out of calibration again. But no, it kind of looks like it. Lip gloss. We have lip gloss. Not really. In fact, there's one thing I've always noticed about Belle and T's work. All of her models are smiling. I don't smile that often. I'm jolly, yeah, but I'm never smiling. I am never smiling. Never smiling. I don't know how we did it. We're out of calibration again. I don't know how we did it. We're out of cal again. That kind of looks nice. Markings. Now we're gonna be blushing. You know what? Technically, this model does not blush. Hold on. The model does have a faint blush, but like, oh, we're gonna go full Naruto. Naruto right here. Naruto. Nine-tailed fox here. I kind of like the clothing, I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely do like the clothing for this character. Hold up. That's just a mole, right? Yeah, it's a mole. Oh, butcher's skin. Okay, let me have a butcher's. I don't know what skin type this avatar actually is. It's kind of bright, but it's more pinky. It's not like that's kind of it's more pink. It's a bit more pink. Like that's pretty close. I don't know. Let me also have a look at this chin again. We have a yeah, that's closest we're gonna get to the chin. Eyes. I wish I could zoom a little further in, because then I could get a bit more accurate with the eyes. Let's actually okay, let's see if I can get a little bit more accurate with the pupils. Hold up. Let's get a little accurate with the pupils. So from the reference, the upper, so the eyes we usually have for the model are kind of like this. Yeah, and let's go for a little added layer. The top part is slightly here. This is the actual primary color, and I don't know what this is changing. Yeah, okay, so when it comes to sort of like making these kind of, like if you want to make sort of like a P2 model, don't get me wrong, this looks nothing like my model, but it's at least tolerable. Hold on, let's have a look at this nose. Our nose is much more flatter. Position. It's a little lower. Okay, this just looks better though. Yeah. That kind of works. It kind of works. Still not exactly satisfied with the mouth. Looks depressed. Yeah, that's fine. Save. Okay, I don't actually know what I consider myself to be on an MMO. I'm generally someone kind of versatile. Not exactly great at marksmanship. Field Knight, not so much. Full arm. Stormbringer. I don't know what they just did, but that slowed down my PC. Difficulty level 3. What's this one? Wind Knight. This is the problem with having difficulty gauges. What does this actually mean? Excels in close range, using a lance as a weapon. Fast, agile, general. Okay. I have to go. I have to try it. I'm generally someone who knows enough about fighting games for this one. Should be fine with it, but Reaper style scythe. I mean, it sounds normal. Like, it sounds something like I would do. Yeah, let's give this a shot. I have to go actually back. Can I actually go back for a few seconds? Right, let's just save. Okay, so do we get to choose this later on? Because if we're not happy with this, like, I imagine having to do all that work and not be happy with the build. Like, that is, I don't know, like, it seems, I don't know, annoying. Annoying is an understatement for that one. Like, flip. I always get that wrong. Transform. Flip. I did it wrong again. Flip. Horizontal. There we go. That feels, yeah, okay. It's like looking at yourself in the mirror. It's a bit more confusing when you're sort of like turning the wrong way. Oh dear. We're only at like 75%. Alright. What we got here, mate?
調査隊71号、目標最深部に到達しました。今回は成功したようです。
What did we do? What did we do? What did we do what?
発展を縛る枷があるはずだ。答えろ。そこに何が見える？
何が見える? What did you see? Nice butt shot. Like, that's just a lovely shot of a rear end. Big bang. Big bang. Kitty cat. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. Whoa. Ah, it was all a dream. Ooh. Cute. Kawaii. We'll stick to max because it hasn't really caused any sort of... Okay. Wait, what is that MS? What is that MS? 107. Oh boy, this is gonna be a chore. Oh, so what's for this? There we go. There we go. How do we... Oh, clothing. F to read. Okay. Me, buy the outfit. Okay. Put some clothes on, mate. Put some clothes on. C. Can we change? Oh, we can change this. We can change this. That's nice. Okay. Okay, that's something I was more worried about. Gosujo onegaishimasu. Gloves. You seem so... You look so depressing. You look so depressing. And yet you're just gonna say, hey! Not bad. Skills. What skills do we have? That. Okay. Okay, one does not do a toggle. 3, 4. Okay. As soon as we get into like the 9 region, yeah, we're gonna be doing toggles. Okay. Details. That is something that I'm already happy with. The fact is that tap. What the fuck? I get the idea. Okay, I get what they might be trying to do. If it is what I think it is, are you sure about it? Okay. Of course, the one upstairs. You split the final reward. 37. I get 7. Okay. Sounds like they're. What was that frame?
よく眠れた？お部屋は快適？新しい服は？全部私が用意したのよ。
まったく。
まだちょっと寝ぼけてるみたいね。じゃあしっかり目が覚めるようにしてあげるわ。まず有り金と貴重品は預かるわね。
Did I just hear what I think I heard? Is this place a scam? Let's go for it. This place a scam. A misunderstanding indeed. Our common tavern is run by an honest business. It's absolutely not a scam.
マスター、取り分なんだけど、64でどうかしら。私が6で、あな
I'll
たが
cut you in for 60 for me. 40 for you. What do you say?
いいでしょう。
Deal. Please enjoy your conversation. Not surprised. Okay, the animations are a bit weird.
ごめんなさいね。ちょっと誤解を招くような感じだったけど、ちゃんとここはそうめんコイン亭。この町で5つ星のあなたがさっきまで寝ていたお部屋も新しい服も私が心を込めて用意したものなの。なかなかのサービスでしょ。
I appreciate that. We appreciate stuff. But at the same time, we'll just
お礼なんていらないわ。お客様へのおもてなしは当然のことだもの。だけど当然無料というわけにはいかないの。きっちりと清算させていただくわ。まず日当たり最高のスイートルームが1泊500ルームね。新品の冒険者セット一式で500ルーム。そして最後に手数料が8000ルーのそこをサービス価格でなんと8999ルーのよ。どう？お買い得でしょ？
Sure. That does not sound like a bargain. In fact, 8 grand for clothing? I don't know, like, this system's currency works. And I realize my head's in the way of the choices. That is quite nice, but we haven't seen the rest of the UI, so I can't do anything. How exactly is that a bargain?
ちゃんと聞いてね。この手数料はあなた
Hear
の
me
命
out.
を救
Service
ったこ
fee is
との
actually
対価なの。
complimentary for saving you. Okay.
すっごく大変だったんだから。あなたをモンスターから救い出してたった8000ルーノなんて。
Cooking
むし
pot.
ろ良心的なお値段じゃない？思い出させてあ
Cooking
げましょう
pot.
か。
I'm more curious about the
あ
cooking
の
pot.
恐ろしい事件も。数日前、依頼でゴブリンに取られた食料を取り返しに行ったの。ゴブリンはすぐ倒せたわ。でもよく見たらあなたがお鍋の中で美味しく煮込まれてたの。見捨てるわけにはいかないでしょ。だからここまで運んであげたのよ。何か思い出せた？え？つまり全部忘れちゃった？そんな。じゃあ自分のことは思い出せる？名前、家族、出身、何か覚えてない？
Are we actually sure we're human? We might not be. We might not. We'll go back.
モンスターにコトコト煮込まれたショックで記憶が？じゃあ どう呼べばいいかしら。せっかくだからインパクトのある名前にしましょうか。例えば黙々サウナキングとかゴブ狩りの兄貴とか。
That is a very specific name. Like, no, that is very specific. I don't know. What? I don't know.
なんてこと。私になら
I guess I'll go with. Do I get to change? I'll go with Ivan because it's my stage name, I guess.
じゃあこれからはその名前で呼ぶわ。よろしくね。
よろしくね to you too.
それはそうと、さっきのサービス価格の話は覚えてる？ 8999 ルーのアステルリーズ最安値。嘘。
当てが外れましたか。
So the animations are already really jank, but
つまり代金はすべて
Genshin
あ
wasn't
な
built
た
in
の
there.
ツケということで。やれやれ。あれほど今月こそは下宿代を払うと言っていたのに。
マスター、長い付き合いなんだから。
ご主人様。
ちょっとは優しくしてよ。
ご主人様。
その長い付き合いで貯まった下宿代が2年と3ヶ月分。それにそちら1ヶ月以内に全額支払うこと。それが無理なら開拓局と守備隊に通報して正式に。
わかりました。
Oh, I should be. What the fuck just happened?
いい心がけです。だが今回の費用はすべてアルーナ様が持つ約束でして、あなたが払う必要はありませんよ。